dance, but there's also a deep friendship between Nat King Cole and Oscar Peterson that's in the song as well. So I sent it to his wife, and she said she's a very kind woman. She wrote back straight away, and we've been in touch ever since. She's a very kind person.
Oh, that's very nice. And so how does someone begin composing, what, 3 years ago now, and come to get this amazing array of musicians to give life to their compositions? How does that happen? How did it happen? How did you all find each other?
Well, I just find myself been in a very fortunate position to be able to work with the musicians that are, you know, happy to work with me. It's a true blessing, because I don't think, and I really can't say this enough, there are so many just wonderful musicians in the DC area that, you know, people talk about the world stage. This DC is the world stage, and one of the world stages of jazz. And I think that, you know, it's just a question that people are living here, they don't actually recognize it. There are some truly talented artists here. So working with them, I think it was just something which just came about, perhaps organically. I'm not sure how to describe that, but truly a blessing, and I really do appreciate it.
And when you write, do you hear instrumentation? You know, some people say I'm writing right now just for the trumpet, or I'm writing for the keyboards, or do you write the piece and then figure out how it's supposed to be rendered later?
It comes out in different ways, and sometimes I'll hear the whole instrument in my head. And there was one time I actually, and it's a true story, because I'm sure he will verify it. I was talking to Lyle, and I said, Lyle, there's a song I've written, it's called Highly Contagious, and there's this saxophone in my head, and it can't go out, and it goes like this. And he looked at me, he said, you heard that in your head? And I said, yes, and it won't leave my head. There's this saxophone going crazy in my head. And he said, most people don't write songs that way. But there's other moments where it will just I will just hear it just vocally, and other times it will be an instrument will just feature very heavily in the piece.
And do you play yourself?
I'm actually learning to play the piano, and I'm also learning to play, attempting to do other things with, should I say, more with music, and it's coming along. It's definitely coming along.
Well, that's very mysterious. I don't know. Attempting to do other things with music. Can you translate that for us?
Other than the piano, well, I don't want to see, because I have, on a regular basis, I work with such wonderful piano players, you know, like, you know, Sam Prather and Alan Johnson, you know, and just so
cream of the crop,
you know, you know, it's difficult for me to actually, you know, to put myself on that level. Yes, to put myself on that level. Yeah.
I see. Well, we are still here live at 5, and we're discombobulated right now. That's what we are. But we hope that you're enjoying the music. Certainly it is wonderful. It's amazing, this outpouring, really, in 3 years' time, or actually 2 years. I guess the album came out over a year ago now, right?
It actually came out just last year, and in fact I just got some really wonderful news that the local awards, I got 6 nominations for the local
Grammys.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's really fantastic.
It's coming along.
Yeah. So where are we going to go next in this journey?
Where to? I think.
Sam.
I think we're going to hear Journey of You. This is this song, which I think we're just going to hear the instrumentation for today, is, I was in London where it was just a few days before my father's passing, and I started writing this song. I got on the train and I missed my stop, so I had to run to catch the next train. And then I got on the next train, and then I missed my next stop again. And I finally got on the train and missed my final destination. And by the time I reached my final destination, I'd written the end of the song. And my sisters were at the end of the platform waiting for me. And I shared with them the song, and I sang it to them. I said, "Do you like my song?" And they said, "We really like the song." And these are my sisters. And I just thought, if they like it, then it might actually be a nice song. So, you know what sisters are like.
Exactly. Honest.
As honest as the day is young.